while I'm cold out here today. Let's discuss goats. Okay, you see the goats? You see them? Let's discuss why I chose these goats. I did a lot of research about what I wanted to accomplish and what type of goats I wanted. First off, I was actually going to go for female goats because I heard that they were, easier to take care of and everything. But I got to talking online, so let's just go down to female versus male. I had heard that, females were easier to take care of, males were more noisy, just a whole, they were more aggressive and everything. So I was trying to research that. First thing to research, male or female. Number one, a wether is a fixed male, and they are not aggressive. I mean, they can play and they'll nip at you and have fun. But honestly, a weathered goat to me is like having all the great qualities of having a dog without having a dog. I love my goats. Also, a lot of people have an excess of male goats. So you're going to end up with a lot of the male goats at an auction, or they may not be taken care of, or they may end up on farms that don't don't take care of them very well. So if they look in the background. So when you're looking at goats, a lot of people want the female goats because they can breed with them, they can get milk from them. If I talk to you, I would leave the goats in the background. And they have an excess of male goats. So for instance, you can only have so many males with your females. So let's just say you want one male goat per 5 females, but then your females are having babies. You're going to have extra male goats that a lot of people don't want. So number one, get weathered male goats. If you're just going to use them for regenerative farming, and they're amazing. I love my weathered goats. So that's the first thing that I figured out, but I wanted weathered male goats. I decided that I wanted weathered male goats with horns because I don't have a farm dog, and I wanted them to be able to defend themselves, and I wanted to easily catch them. Next thing, I wanted smaller goats that were non-registered because I'm only 5'1". I'm almost 60 years old. And yes, I started my farm late in life, but I needed something that I could take care of, that I could lift by myself, that I could, take care of them, do whatever I needed to do with goats by myself. So I needed little goats, but I didn't want registered goats. So that's another thing you want to look at too. So I looked at Nigerian dwarf goats, but I didn't want registered goats. So I got mixes, like they might be half Nigerian dwarf. There's other smaller goats that you can pick from that are mixed with Nigerian dwarfs. And when you go see them, you want to see the lineage of their mom and dad too, to make sure that they're smaller goats. That's another thing too. So unregistered goats are cheaper to buy. So that's how I got it all narrowed down. All right, I wanted small goats, I wanted male goats, and I wanted fixed male goats with horns, non-registered. And then I started looking at goats online and then realizing that a lot of people had bottle babies they didn't want, and runt. One of mine is a runt of a triplet that wasn't thriving, and they wanted. And so I'm like, these are going to be perfect regenerative farming goats. So look for the goats that no one else wants. Obviously you want to be careful not to get ones that are like terribly sick that you can't take care of. But if you can take care of them and bring them back to health, look, you're so cute. I would say those are the ones you really want for regenerative farming. Again, my opinion is non-registered, small breed. My personal opinion is at least half Nigerian dwarf, male wethers with horns. Now, that's a whole nother story if you want with or without. It depends on what you're using them for. If you've got a livestock guardian dog, or if you have kids around. A lot of people don't like to have the horns because they have little kids around. Me personally, I don't have little kids around. So yes, again, small breed, weathered males, and goats that other people don't want. They make the most regenerative, best farmers ever. All right, so that's how I selected my goats. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.